I've got good news. McMurray Hatchery just sent us baby chicks and turkeys in the mail. That means chicken season is not over. This is halfway point of our poultry season, but we just took out our turkeys and we moved them out on grass this week. We sold out on chickens already for the year. So that's why we're getting more chickens this year. And that's why it's not over yet. And also, since we lost a few, McMurray is sending us replacements for our turkeys. If we did not sell out of chicken, we probably wouldn't be getting this batch, but that's a good problem to have. Pine shavings. You guys know the drill. Chicks are coming, rinse and repeat. Creating these videos on how to raise chickens over the last 10 years, I realized there's some controversy. Putting apple cider vinegar in the water, it gets people amped up. Some apple cider vinegar, drink. All right, just trying to get ready here. We like to prop them up a little bit, so that way stuff can just fall through these cracks here. This netting, chicken wire, helps with the shavings because they'll eventually go in here. And then we need chick starter feed. Turkeys get chick starter feed, but it's turkey starter feed. And there's more higher protein for the turkeys because they need it. Something that I've tried before in the past was put a baby chick with a baby turkey. So that way the chick can kind of teach the turkey how to eat and drink, because the turkeys, they have trouble. They're like, am I supposed to eat that to live? But the chick can give the turkeys a parasite. That has happened to us before when I did that. I only did that one time. Put a chick with a baby turkey and gave the turkey a parasite and they all died. So I still not have found that secret sauce to raising the turkeys where I don't lose half of them. I've tried many different ways to raise them at this point, and now I'm convinced that maybe it's just luck. This batch I just put out on grass, we lost 10 already, so we're getting 10 more. Let's see how many of those survive. Come to think of it, this year we lost quite a bit of chickens this year too in the brooder. Never had that happen before, but our egg layers, I think we lost 15 new egg layers, and we lost 50 meat birds this year. I assume it's just one of those years. Sometimes you get those years. That's why it makes it so difficult to do this. We made it. Shipped last night. Less than 24 hours later, they arrived here in North Carolina. From McMurray Hatchery, where we get all of our chicks. Let's put those guys there. Which ones are these? We're supposed to get turkeys. These don't look like there's any turkeys in here. I guess I just thought they would ship together. Little puff balls. Another controversy is dipping their beaks. There's some people that lose their minds. We hold them very gently and just dip their beaks so that way they know where the water's at and they get that first drink. $25 in that box. These guys, 1 day old chicks. We don't vaccinate them. And they are unsexed, so there's a mixture of roosters and hens in here. So we got 52 total. McMurray sent us 2 extra. Thanks, McMurray. Cornish crosses already know what to do. They're already eating. They were bred for this. a good time to get chicks right now because it's still hot outside, pretty warm. There's not a fluctuation in weather like in the spring or towards the fall, but we're still gonna put the heat lamp on them, and then as they get a little bit older, we're gonna take the heat lamp off. Like usually what I've been doing is putting the heat lamp on at night, and then during the day, because it's so hot, turn it off. And I'll do that, I'll probably start doing that at about 2 weeks. You know, chickens and turkeys will do this, is if they get too hot, they will disperse, they won't huddle. And if they're cold and they're huddling, that means they're cold. Honestly, I did not think that the turkeys would arrive today, but they did. Hey, look at this little box. It's cute. 99% of the time, we run a pretty smooth operation here. We have the processes in place for our animals, our gardens, our water situation, feed, and everything are working together. And 99% of the time, it runs pretty smoothly. But you got that 1% every now and then where things just don't go as planned. These turkeys were not planned. And because they were not planned, we have no more brooder space right now because we just got the other chickens. Oh, this is not good. Wow. Got my brand new tarp. This is not a great spot for these because one of these days these big tall trees are gonna come crashing down on my fence. And hopefully I don't have any chicken coops in the way. So, you gotta learn to pivot when things don't go as planned. And hopefully you'll have a backup, and then a backup to the backup to the backup to the backup. This setup right here has been a lifesaver for me because it's allowed me to expand our chicken and poultry operation without having to put too much, more money into it. And it's also been a great backup to my regular brooder. It's when you have to pivot, it's when things don't go as planned or when things go wrong. That's the time when you're gonna learn the most, not when things go right. Wood shaving, still doing that. You gotta do it. Extension cord. It's not easy, guys, setting this up, man. But you gotta do it. You gotta pivot. They still need a heat source. You gotta plug this heat plate in. Heat plate's a little bit more safer than a heat light. Plus, it's summer, so it's hot. I'm sweating. All right, we're dipping beaks. Same thing. Ten turkeys, straight run from McMurray Hatchery. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sending these. We never use this setup for turkeys, only chickens. So this might be the secret sauce of keeping baby turkeys alive. This setup has been really successful for our baby chicks. So maybe the turkeys we could be successful as well. Our turkeys in here have been in here about 3 or 4 days. And it's time to move them. These guys are poopers. There we go. Everyone gets moved here on the farm, even turkeys. The best fertilizer for your farm right there. Turkeys. Who knew? We're back at it, guys, trying to get back in the routine. I mean, really, we're only gone for a week on vacation, and that was not nearly enough. Come on, Bernice. Get in there. And crows. We're raising crows here.